们今天来参观这个翡翠的新的发酵房。This is the first year.
The coffee comes from the receiving area, it goes through that pipe, and it comes down through this tube here. Both aerobic and anaerobic fermentation that goes on in this room. And we can use the hose to load up the tanks. If it's going to be anaerobic fermentation, you would put it in here, and close the lid, and then we have a valve here in the back that we can set this pipe to carbon dioxide, and therefore you pump the carbon dioxide in and the oxygen comes out. And then we can rotate them with the wheels. For the aerobic fermentation, we have these vats. We either use the metal one or we use the plastic one. So the cold fermented washed coffees, the ones that are F in our nomenclature, are in these tanks here. If it's an exaggerated winey or boozy flavor, some don't. That's not our preference for the coffees. So we like the lower temperature and also don't do very extended fermentation. This year we haven't been adding, it's just what is in there naturally. And from here, they either will go to the raised beds or they will go to our climate controlled drying room. So this is where we normally would be hulling the coffee, in the hulling process, but we're in the packing process right now. So for the diamond wash.
Hola.
Diamond controlled room. Right now it's being used as a resting room. Those would have ended with a C. They would have been NC if they were natural. And if they came from anaerobic, it would be ANC, anaerobic, natural, climate controlled, drying. This is 19 degrees Celsius and at 50% humidity. So last year, this was not here, but we had cheese room. Originally, keep in mind that we're coffee and dairy producers here at La Esmeralda. So what originally was the cheese room, the coffee business took over, kicked the cheese people out, and started putting the coffees, a few small lots of coffees to dry in the cheese room because it had these conditions. It was this temperature and it was and the humidity control as well. And the coffees that were dried in there were so good, they decided to try to do it at a larger scale. 2004. Yeah. Wow. And so this is where we are right now. Remember that we're both dairy and coffee, so these are dairies down here. And this is cañas verdes. Cañas verdes, el velo, and jaramillo.